Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Just waiting on some people to come into the room. I may not end up having anybody in the room, and I may end up deleting the live stream. Let's see. Hey, Lisa. Oh my gosh. While it's just me and you in here, I just got into my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram for the first time in months. Well, except the Facebook and Instagram, I've been locked out. Gosh, y'all, the steps, the cartwheels, and the backflips they made me do. And I'm not understanding this new X instead of Twitter. What? It's been the Twitter, the whatever for forever and a day. And I just got used to that. And now we got to call it X. What's it going to be next? Mutant X? We going to all have to dress up like Elon Musk on Halloween and shit? Yeah, the reason I say that is because I saw your message in my inbox. I don't know if I messaged you back, but I was going to make an announcement, let everybody know. If you have my other Facebook, and you guys have been around for a while like you and several others, you'll get me faster and quicker through it. Simply because I have better access to it. I know, and I don't even mean to be lame. Hey, Sassy! Oh, Lord. My daughter just sent me some kind of link from YouTube. Oh, I'm going to try to email this to myself. You guys say a prayer because I'm not good at this. You know, we were talking about Tupac earlier. No, I can't do that. Dadgummit. Okay, y'all bear with me. I may just go ahead and play y'all this audio. Is that cool with everybody? Because I don't know how to do this. It's supposed to be Tupac Shakur's daughter saying that he's still alive. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know what you guys want to talk about first. Those of you that are here, I'm just waiting on some people to come in. The first thing I wanted to do, let me go ahead and get this out of the way first. And that way, anybody that joins us later or that is part of the replay crew, which a lot will be, will get to see this, because usually the first 10 minutes is what everybody watches at least. The first thing I wanted to do, I started to upload a video to do this, and I was like, nope, I want to do it in a live stream. I want to connect with as many of the sunshines and the viewers as possible. So the first thing I wanted to do was I wanted to publicly, and not just through text on my community wall, but from me directly, I wanted to publicly say, I'm sorry about the live stream and what happened last week, and not being able to do that, and it just now, me being able to do it. I apologize for wasting anyone's time, hurting anyone's feelings, making anybody feel any type of way. I'm not just going to say I'm sorry. I'm also going to explain why real quick. It's not a pity party. It's nothing of that nature. Just a full-on explanation that I think you guys deserve and have earned during the time that you've supported me and this channel. It's been difficult, and I'm going to do the best I can to explain. It's kind of more than one thing that affected it that day. Kind of three. Number one, where I was out of work when I injured what is my knee, the tendons, the ligaments, the meniscus, whatever y'all want to say. I just said ligaments and tendons rather than getting all technical. And groin area pull. I'm still healing, by the way. I thought I was going to be Superwoman in 2 weeks, be better and back to normal. I may be limping for the rest of my life, It is what it is. It was an accident. I didn't know the dog had laid down behind me. I turned around, tried not to fall and squish him, and my foot and knee stayed straight ahead, and my body turned and fell to the left. So it wasn't. It was snap, crackle, pop, and I made up some new words, I'm sure, that night. That being said, that's been the 27th. Will make 6 weeks and 3 days, I think, since I had the fall. And I'm still not completely healed. Long story short, I took 5 days in a row off from door dashing. At that time, I had Dasher of the Month, 3 months running, and top Dasher status. And then up until this past week, I've had to do a lighter schedule. Rather than doing 10 to 13-hour days, 6 and 7 days a week, I took 5 days straight off and worked whatever I could stand. Some days I couldn't do more than an hour, hour and a half. Some days I was able to get 4 hours straight. But the average, or the combination, however you want to say it, of all my deliveries did not meet or exceed 100 in the month of June. And it probably isn't going to in the month of July. Due to that fact, it's like starting all over again at the bottom. And I can only go on the clock to do deliveries when it's busy or very busy. And like tonight, for instance, when it allowed me to, I scheduled myself to work from 7:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. At 9:19 p.m., it took me off because it wasn't busy. I started to drive home, stopped at the gas station to use the bathroom, checked the app again. 11 minutes later, it was busy and allowed me to go back to door dashing. I did a delivery. I pulled into McDonald's parking lot, and this is why I'm going to say this too, because some people need to know. And whoever this person is, I hope you're one of my people that listen, because you need to learn something. And DoorDash should be ashamed. And if I lose my job for selling it, oh well. $2.25. That's what the delivery came across paying. And I know this delivery, they got me one time. $2.25. It never comes in until after 10:05 p.m. And it's always from McDonald's. And it'll say either 1.6 miles or 1.9. Now, I have to, when that 1.9 is from the McDonald's drive-thru to their residence, wherever the address shows on GPS, then you drive that 1.9, you drop that off, and I have to drive 1.9 back to McDonald's. But and that's less than 4 miles. Okay? A gallon of gas, by the way, the cheapest gallon of gas, according to GPS and DoorDash, at the time they're offering me that's available and open to pump, was $3.49 a gallon. Keep that in mind. Now, the lobby is closed, so you cannot park and go in and get the DoorDash order and get back in your car and go deliver. You have to sit in the drive-thru. In the line, they do not pull you to the out. They have a window that they never use at our McDonald's. I don't know about anybody else's. Instead of pulling mobile orders and DoorDash orders up to that window, like when you pull up to the speaker, I'm here to pick up a DoorDash order. I'm here to pick up mobile order 359. Instead of saying, okay, pull to window 1, because 2 is where they give you your food, and 3 is where you pay. It goes 3, 2, 1. We're ice backwards around here, you know. Instead of saying pull to window 1, and then having the people that pull up to the speaker and place their order pay and then pull to window 2, which Bicrackies would move those lines faster. No, no, no. Our McDonald's has two lines, one going to the left nearly out to the road and the other one wrapping around the building every night after 10, because we have three factories at that time that work 12-hour shifts, and that's when they break. I can give you the names of all three. Most of them end up at the gas station on that side of town that's open 24 hours, because they can't go to McDonald's and get their food and get back to work, even if they have an hour lunch. I'm going to sit in that line a minimum of 15 minutes. Usually it's 25 to 35 minutes sitting in the drive-through line, getting the order, driving the 2 miles, dropping it off, and then driving the 2 miles back to check in to the hot spot, because McDonald's is the only place other than Denny's and that coffee house, but they don't do deliveries. McDonald's and Denny's are the only two places in my town that are open 24 hours. Those are the two hotspot zones. Denny's never has been a hot spot, knock on wood. Has never been a hot spot. It's always to go back to McDonald's. So for $2.25, I'm supposed to sit an average of 23 minutes in the drive-through line to pick up the food and drive a round trip of 4.2 miles for $2.25. This person calls it in at least 4 nights a week. They do it. How do I know? The order got sent to me twice and I declined it both times. Lady pulls in. She's a new dasher. I've never seen her before. Pulls in. I watch her park, walk up to the McDonald's door to open it to go in the lobby. She says, "Oh, shit." Looks around and she says, "That's some straight bullshit." She's looking at her phone like I do. So I know what's going on because I see the screen when she walks in front of my car. She gets in her car and gets in that line. DoorDash should not accept that order. And dadgum should not. If they'd have sent it to me a third time and I didn't take it, which they did to me the last time that order was coming through that I had to take it, I have 30 days that I can't deliver for if I don't take and deliver that order, if they send it to me a third time while I'm on the clock. Now, when you're top dasher or dasher of the month, you don't get them orders rarely. They give them to me, with our new drivers. And that's what I'm dealing with. Sunday, I got to do 2 deliveries. Monday, 0 deliveries for 4 hours in the heat on the clock. Today, 3 deliveries totaling $13.75. And I feel blessed. Understand this. I'm not complaining. I am blessed to have that opportunity. But when you're making less than $20 a day, you have to put $5 to $7 in your gas tank to be able to go anywhere to do anything again, And God forbid somebody's going to find a job that you don't have to spend money to go to work. Well, y'all tell me where to find it. Because if I work from home, I got to spend money to buy a home computer system that doesn't run that Microsoft stuff that the one I had. Can't use a Chromebook, can't use a laptop, can't use a tablet. You have to have a home PC. That's 1. 2, if I go to work at McDonald's to be a greeter at the door, as someone suggested, hello, you cannot have been here long with our channel, because you would know that that's where I started out at Walmart. I said McDonald's. I started out at Walmart as a door greeter when I worked there for over 2 years, and people from YouTube called and cost me my job. Now, you know what's funny? And please, Miss Lisa, Miss Brenda, as soon as I finish what I'm about to tell here about what's going on, remind me to talk about people from YouTube calling and trying to cost people their jobs, because I've had a plethora of you guys reach out to me where a creator or two are allegedly doing that. I am trying, Miss Lisa, and I refuse. I don't know how to give up, guys. I don't know how. I don't. But let me tell you the rest, because woosah. Okay. So I'm just doing the best I can with the DoorDash. There's a document that I need. And that I have to have the official copy of. That is going to run around $38. Until I get that document, I can't apply for disability. I can't apply for food stamps. I can't even go to a free food giveaway and get food because I can't prove who I am. I can't sell mama's house. I can't do the estate. I can't do anything without it. And when I'm averaging now a little over 5 weeks not being able to work physically like I'm used to because of my injury, not recovering like I'm used to because I'm older than white thread, and my body is betraying me. And I'm sure some of you guys, have experienced that as much as it sucks. That's why it's frustrating. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Well, let me explain to you why it's a little harder even than it has been right now, and why I'm battling depression. I'm battling depression and trying not to be drugged down that deep, hollow well right now. And hopefully, have I lost sound? Hopefully, I don't want to say hopefully. I am determined to not let it get to me. I am determined. Guys, is the sound still good? Because it's not looking like it's working on my end. I don't know if I did something or not. Anyway, I refuse. I'm putting on boxing gloves and knuckling it up with depression every day. So Lacey had been waiting. Thank you, Bam Bam, and welcome, baby. I know, Lacey and Little Man had been waiting to hear and be able to move and get her apartment. Now, when I say this to you, I need to tell everybody that doesn't know. Lacey moved back home when she was pregnant with Little Man, probably around 4.5 months along. So this is the only home he's ever known. And other than a little vacation for them here or there, or an overnight trip here or there, every night, every morning, I'm used to seeing Little Man. And I know I'm going to sound like a big whiny dummy right now, but the reason I've been battling the depression so hard, and maybe some of y'all can understand, I don't want pity party. I'm not asking you to give me money. I would like empathy, maybe words of encouragement for somebody that's been here. But so what's oh y'all, sorry. I'm trying to look at a calendar to tell y'all the date, but not the Monday that just passed, not day before yesterday, but a week. The Monday a week before that. They began, well, they moved. They moved their things out that Monday before the last. And so Sunday, a week ago, was the last night that little man has spent here. And that Monday was the last morning I'm seeing him. And it's going to sound stupid, but I feel like I've lost my son all over again. Kind of same feeling. And and with that feeling, with him being gone, especially that first night, the second night I'm sitting here, just me, all those other emotions from Mama and Lance and their dad and even my grandma and grandpa, all of that seemed to come like piling down at once. And it's been rough. He's going to hopefully if everything works out. Try to DoorDash tomorrow night and all day Thursday so he can come spend the night with me Thursday night because I got it. Oh God. Owed less than $20 a day for the 9 days since they moved out. Let me explain that to you real quick. So she got a letter saying that she was number one on the waiting list that she started out like 200 on, like 6-7 months ago. And the letter stated, call and provide this information, blah, blah, blah. Well, she did all that. And so it was 2 weeks ago this occurred. So she goes that first time and turns in the birth certificates, proof of income, all that stuff. And they tell her what her deposit, her monthly rent will be for the apartment and whatnot. And that she has 10 days to pay it, blase, blase, blase. And then she gets the money together, she gets help, she gets pays. They tell her 2 weeks, right? That it'll be about 2 weeks before the apartment's ready and they'll call her to come pick up her key and whatnot. Because it's housing authority. And I'm just trying to think, I think there's 3 large housing authority complexes and then like 5 smaller ones that are handicapped and elderly accessible and such. Anyway, so 3 days later, whatever happens, and they call her, she gets a letter, she calls back, whatever, and they tell her it's going to be about 4 weeks, okay? And that's like, I think, either Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday afternoon, the week before she moved. So she gets a call on Friday. And that Friday, they called her, probably it was after lunch. That Friday, they called her and told her, your apartment is ready. You could come pick up your key and move in Monday. So I went from, in less than 6 days time total, I think 6 or 7 days total, a week and 5 days ago, 6 days ago, being told that, and I have to look at it, it's hard because I'm having to look at it like a renter, a rentee, whatever you call it, landlord, and parent and grandparent. So it's like, but I can't, I'm left screwed, basically, because I had 2 weeks notice I was going to get. 3 days later, I'm going to get 4 weeks notice. And then another 3 days later, or 2 days later. And it's Friday, and you're picking up the key and moving out on Monday. So Friday, you tell me that in 2 days, you're leaving. You're taking all the food, pretty much, in the house. You're taking the toaster oven, the air fryer, the coffee maker. You try to take the microwave. Yeah, it was a lot. There's a lot. There's more, way more. The bottom line is, so that 2 weeks, I'm in every day from 7:15 a.m., which is the earliest for some reason that my app will let me start logging in the morning, because I have to do a 12 to 7 a.m. shift or a 1 to 7 a.m. shift. It won't let me just start like 4 or 5 a.m. for now that I'm not a top dasher. Anyway, like, I'm not complaining. I'm not trying to say that she did something wrong. I'm not trying to make her look bad or feel bad. I'm just trying to be factual. When you're averaging, let's say, $15 a day, 6 days a week, that's what you're averaging making, and you have to put half of that in your gas tank. I'm not buying cigarettes. The only cigarettes I'm smoking are rollies, as I call them, because she didn't give me her rolling machine and all the tobacco she had and the tubes. So I've been doing that, and it keeps me busy too and occupied to where my mind doesn't start going left. But anyway, so that leaves me, let's say, $8 a day. I've been, replacing stuff, and I had a wonderful angel that sent me grocery money, and if they hadn't, I don't know what I would have done, because I was able to buy groceries, and then I was able to get the flat tire I had fixed and the brakes changed, and to God be the glory, because the woman told me she wants to be anonymous, and I will let her, but she told me that not only did her husband tell her to do it, but that God told her to do it. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't arguing with God. That's what I might argue. Mama and Nanny and Papa and Daddy might have always told me I'd argue at the signpost and win. But by crackies, I won't argue with the God. That's the end or be all right there. He wins every argument. I don't know about nobody else. But anyway, it's hard. I apologize. The whole reason I started telling y'all this is because I wanted everybody to understand that mentally and emotionally, I did not think that I could handle doing a live stream. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I let anybody down or I wasted anybody's time or hurt anybody's feelings. I didn't know that they were going to show up at dark 30 to pack stuff up and move. I didn't know. Just like I didn't know I was going to be left with a single roll of toilet paper. I didn't know. And there's been a lot of hurt and pain and frustration and anger. And not at my child, but at the circumstances and situation that we were almost both forced into. Then I had a friend, she blocked me, she said, that when I have nothing to give, she's in a bad relationship, and I've been there. And when I had nothing to give, I had 39 miles left to drive. I chose to use the last 17 to go pick her up and let her load the car down and come here and stay. But we didn't have food enough for her, she felt like, and we didn't have AC, and it was too hot. Those were all excuses. She called another friend and went to their house the next morning. And then the next day, we went back to the dude. That's like the 12th time in 2 months that this has happened, And she called me the other day, and the way she was talking to me was like she was my mama, and I was just not in the mood to placate anybody or anything. And I was trying to really break down and tell her what I was going through and how I felt. And she started with that again about, she said something about, I can't believe that you're trying to talk to me about that, knowing what I'm going through. And maybe I'm wrong for this. You guys tell me, please, right here. because I feel guilty and bad about what I said, and I'll give y'all a moment to respond if there's even anybody still in the chat at this point. But I said I love you and I'm your friend no matter what, but I'm the friend that's going to tell you to your face what the rest of your friends are saying behind your back and would never have the balls, apparently, to say to you. And that is, after about 6 months now, and multiple times of you visiting all of our houses in the wee hours of the night and being disrespectful for 4 to 5 hours on your telephone, screaming back and forth and waking everybody, children and adults alike that live in all the houses up, and leaving within a few hours. You call 2 o'clock in the morning, want somebody to come get you, and they do, and and as your friend, we don't mind. But you come in the house at 2 a.m. and there's other people, and it's not just me, not just my house. Other people sleep. And for 4 hours, you sit up, TV turned wide open, on your phone with it on speakerphone, screaming at the top of your lungs, arguing with the dude you just left. Until he pulls up at whoever's house and you get in the car and leave with him again. And when we try to talk to you, we can't because you're telling us how bad of a situation you're in every time we talk to you. And, family has come from out of state to give you a whole new state to go to and be taken care of and not have to worry about it. And you didn't do it. You chose to stay. And the situation myself and 2 other friends are having is, individual situations that we've tried to talk to you about that you don't have time to listen. The difference between those situations and yours is you are choosing your situation. You are making the choice as a 35 plus year old woman to stay there when you have alternatives. Not about money or nothing else, because you ain't got none there. You don't got to work at the other place that you was going with your brother and your daddy. You don't got to do nothing. The same thing you have to do there, the same thing you have to do at the other place. But you're choosing. You're making that choice. God knows. I know one of our other friends would love to be able to choose whether her mom's dying or not right now. Another friend would like to choose whether she can have the surgery she was trying to talk to you about or not. There's circumstances of mine I would love to be able to choose. Is anybody still even in here with me? Because I can't. I don't know how on this to see how many's here or nothing. Hey, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. Yay, Lisa. Something new I wanted to start too is I'm gonna feature at least every live stream cases of missing persons, mostly females and children, just because I'm a female with children that aren't getting that exposure. They're not getting that Carly Russell treatment, and I want to know why. We're gonna talk today some things. I got the tea, y'all. I got the tea. Like JLR has been killing it. I mean, he really getting it out the mud, and I got to give bro props. Not talking shit, but that wasn't no party for her birthday that was held at the house that day. And it's a tidbit, JLR. The thing that he was talking about, the Roe v. Wade overturning. She would not have been going to Atlanta to be getting the Roe v. Wade thing that I can't say on YouTube, the ABORTION. She was not be going to Tennessee nor Atlanta for that. Reason I say this, if you guys want to check it out, it's a show called Love After Lockup. Amber and Puppy, if you've ever watched it, there's a girl named Amber. And right after all that went down with the Roe v. Wade thing, she had a medical emergency that put her life in danger because of her past alcohol abuse, drug abuse, whatever. Her liver wouldn't support her having a child, basically, was the story that was told. She lived in Georgia, close to Atlanta. She had to go to North Carolina. That's right. She had to come right here to North Cackalack because they're not prosecuting. And what he said about Georgia, I don't know about the decriminalization, but I do know at that time that if they even found out you traveled out of state to have that procedure done and came back to Georgia, the district attorney could choose to press charges. That was a crime. Y'all, I'm about to take a goodie powder and swallow this. I'm going to give y'all a second. The 2 or 3 of y'all that's hanging with me tight, love and everything. Let me know in the chat. Do you want me to do the quick Tupac first? Show y'all a new case. Carly Russell, another new case, and then Summer Wells. Is that a good format? If there's somebody out of that you guys want first, let me know. I have 3 total new cases that I want to feature. We're going to show the missing persons video and just give a background on. And they all are from the North Carolina area. A couple of them are really close here in proximity to where I live. So I want to highlight those and get that out there. So in the chat, if you have what you've heard me mention, if you have a special preference or thoughts, let me know. I'm going to mute, take this goodie powder, blow my nose, and we're going to get this party started, right? Because I guess it's us. We just hanging together, just a few of us. Just a few of us. Hey. Hi, Diane. Welcome. And just for those of you, I'm going to show y'all something that I have not seen any other creator when they've talked about Carly Russell share. I don't know if anybody else has seen it. It's thank you to Cassie Roku for emailing it to me. But I'm about to blow y'all's wig pieces off when we get to that part. Okay, guys, give me just one more second. And we're going to get the party flowing. I'm pulling something up right now to share screen. Just give me one moment to get that going. Okay, can y'all hear me now? Hey, Miss Justice, Diana M. Bam Bam. Sorry, y'all. It took me a second. I'm slow. I was responding back to some folks. I'm hoping that I'll see one person come in before I talk about something because it affects them and I. Anyway, I digress. Okay. So, I wanted to talk about something. I don't know. Hey, Miss Angela, darling, love you. I don't know how many of you guys have watched Love and Hip Hop Atlanta or any of the Love and Hip Hop series. Love and Hip Hop's season 11, episode 5 is the current one that just came out. And, I have a lot of downtime while I'm waiting on a DoorDash. So I was watching it earlier tonight while I sit in the parking lot of Buffalo Wild Wings. And something struck me. And I wanted to just address it. Because most of the time it's us women in here. And it's something that really bothers me. Y'all might not get what I'm about to say. But I'm so tired. And maybe I think different than other women. But I want y'all's thoughts too. When your man, husband, boyfriend, live-in boyfriend, whatever, cheats on you with another female, not your family member, not your friend, a female you don't know from a can of paint, and she don't know you from a can of paint, and your lying-ass piece of crap man told her the same shit he was telling you when you met him, that he was single and they ain't no girl, whatever. Why do we get mad at the woman? We forgive him and lay down next to him again. But we hate that woman. Why is that? Why are we not checking that person that has professed love and loyalty to us? And that we share not only our bodies with, our hearts, our emotions, our spirits, our life, our soul, our everything. We forgiving them like they didn't do nothing wrong, like they little 3-year-old in the middle of a candy store that took a piece of rocks out the open display because they thought it was free. And we ready to go drag this female over here that wasn't doing nothing but working her job at Food Line, and he went in there to buy a 6-pack of beer and got her number and started kicking it with her. That's what I don't understand. And there's a reason that I'm saying this. Or then you got a female like this one that I'm about to show y'all. Don't know if y'all know who Erica Mena is, but she on there. Act like she is just the straight up G, the best things at sliced bread. She was married to Safari and all that, right? Whatever. Okay. And her claim to fame, in my personal opinion, is being maybe hold on. Let me put up my little disclaimer right quick, y'all. See if y'all like this. If I can figure out how to work it. This is this is bad. No. Okay, here we go. Bam. There we go. When it pops up, we'll see. My opinion, allegedly. All right. Put that up every time I got something that's a disclaimer. But we got this chick right here, Erica Mena, and I'm going to read what Google says right quick about her, okay? Glasses. Where is my glasses? Also, I have been approved to be a Temu ambassador or whatever, kind of like I was trying to do for Amazon that didn't work out too great. I made like $22 go Amazon. Anyway, so I'm going to do another live stream or video upload showing you guys some Temu products that, I purchased or that were purchased for me, for the family members, whatever, but that we have and that I recommend. The first one I'm going to do, everything is going to be under $1.50. And if you hadn't got it, you're going to want it on a lot of stuff. 6 cents, 8 cents items. And this is not something that's available to me because of me being an ambassador. I haven't even finished filling the stuff out. It may have expired before I've gotten it done because I'm really having a hard time understanding it. That being said, I really would like to show some things to everybody that are really awesome and worth the price. I mean, a lot of items that I in my brain right now that I want to show you. I have one $3 item. Everything else is 8 cents to 58 cents. And I'm excited about that because hopefully it will open up some more avenues and possibly sponsorship deals that would be a blessing and greatly appreciated. Also, the thing for you guys and those of you that are here right now are going to be the first to get to know this. As soon as I can get it set up, it gives me a link to put in my description and to share like along the bottom on a ticker. If you have a device and an email and you have never downloaded the Temu app to it and placed an order with Temu from it, my link will enable you to get 50% off of your first order with Temu. Just for watching my video and being able to find the link and click it. That's the thing that is exciting for me. Now, I want to read this to you about Erica Mena, and I want to tell you why I'm talking about this and how it applies to us as women, and to what I was talking about. Yay, bam, bam. Don't download it. Just give me 5 business days, please. I'm waiting on someone to help me so I don't screw it up. The first time I applied, I was denied because I didn't fill out the paperwork properly. I have been accepted and I need to get on it. If I have to call them and it's overseas, international calling, I'll figure it out somehow. It's just, I want to be able to do that for you guys. To me, the most important part is, one, I can show you some things that are worth your money. And when I say that, I'm talking for 18 cents, a thing that hooks around your sink and holds your sponges and stuff like that and has drainage holes. 18 cents, you guys. You know, the spatulas, I love them when I'm like scraping the egg where I, beat it to make scrambled eggs. You can get it all off the thing, one of those spatulas, or, I forget what they're called. I don't like the ones that come apart because where it goes up into that little flat silicone part, you take it apart and you look up in there and this gunk is, these are all in one piece. 6 cents and 8 cents each. A little drawer that it said it was supposed to slide onto a shelf in your refrigerator and use. I've got it set where it's my, I don't know what you call them. We got like the little, nope, it's not a whisk, Sleuthhound, and Lisa. Shaduki. If I can figure out how to get it to show it on camera, I'll show you right quick. The ice trays that everybody's been going 8 craps over that make the balls. 4 cents for pink and 6 cents for blue. Swear to Bob on everything. Here, I got 3 things right quick. I'll just show y'all and tell you the prices. Y'all just don't laugh because I'm looking pretty rough. A stinky thingy. I don't know what that is. Hey. Hey, little Deb, welcome. We're just getting started. Real talk, y'all. Give me a second to see if I can get this to work, okay? Take that down for 1 second. Let's see. Can y'all see me? I look rough, I know. What the heck? Let's just do it right now. I'll just show y'all the Temu stuff right quick while we're in here. It's going to be funny. If you can see this, this is what I was calling a spatula. This one, the black one here, cost me a whopping 8 cents through Temu. Okay? This red one was 6 cents. This thing, Lacey had ordered one. Okay? So I seen how hers worked, and I knew when she moved, she's going to take it. She gave me like $10 and to pick stuff, and she put it on her order. Okay? This thing is like, it's a beater. I don't know how to do it while I'm sitting here holding it in the bag. Hold on. It works like this. Like, hold on, y'all. I don't know how to do it when. Okay, it works, but I don't know how to do it and show y'all and hold it up at the same time. But basically, you put it in the bowl and it beats. Like, it's. Of course, it works on the table where y'all can't see. I don't know how to do this. Let's try it this way. Let me try holding this notebook up and see if it. See what I don't know if y'all can see it. I look crazy. But anyway, you get the idea. This was 18 cents. Okay. Let me see what I can show y'all. I'm not going to do everything. I'll just show you what I can that I have. This is an expandable drawer. Slides open like that. Pretty deep. See the bottom. You see these little things right here. That's what hooks. You slide it on a shelf or a little rack, and it's perfect. I use it underneath my little desktop here. That's just a tray table, and it's got a pole that goes across, and I slide it. It works. I promise you. That I just showed you was 56 cents. Y'all, as you can see, the items I just showed you, I'm nowhere near the $10 she gave me. Okay, I don't like. Shh, be right back. Let's see. I'm just seeing if there's anything. Oh, I want to show y'all that too, real quick. Anything close by that I could show you guys real quick. Okay. It came from that Temu order. Oh, I'll show you the sink thing. I can't get over there. Just get it off. Okay. That'll be on the next one. Oh, yeah, those. Okay. These scissors. And as you can see, they even have like a bottle opener right here on them. And wire stripper cutters made right here. 6 cents a pair. And they were still 6 cents a pair last week when we looked on the app. This, I don't know if y'all can see. This was 4 cents. Okay. I'm pretty sure everybody has those curtain rods that you've had to put the screw in so many freaking times that it's stripped out, especially if you have sheetrock or paneling or anything like that. They're sticky backed, and they have, it's like a lobster claw like you put in your hair. It's got a lobster claw thingy that holds any kind of rod. Round rods, square rods, the curved rods. And your screw holes don't be stripped out. 8 cents, guys. Okay. A color you can't lose. You got that right about them scissors. They show up in anything. Okay. I've got this and one more item, and we're going to go on to something else. This basket, I don't know if you guys can see, it's just a little basket. Reminds me of a mini milk crate. Hopefully I won't break it. But it folds down like here and here. And then here and here. It just folds like that for storage if you don't have anything in it. Now, mind you, Guys, I'm planning on hopefully everything's going to work out and I'll be able to get a camper. So I'm planning on downsizing. So things like this for storage and use is what I'm looking at, you know. These were 38 cents a piece. I got 2 of them. Again, thank you, Lacey. I've had this stuff for a while, you guys. She I think it was her way of trying to make mommy not be so depressed. Let's see. This is a crafting thing that I thought of that I want to show you guys. But okay. Next, and probably the last, I'm looking to see if I have anything else like to move that's right here at me that I can show you guys. Other than, okay, I don't know how I'll plug it in. Okay, this is 8 cents. They are like $3 on Amazon and Shein. Now it looks weird, I know, y'all. Y'all probably like, what in the heck is she holding in her hand? Well, let me show you. If you ever have power out, you'll love it, okay? It's a USB plug. It'll plug in it'll plug in your laptop, your computer, your charging boxes for your cell phones. Now watch. Oh, great. Of course, I'm talking all this and I done broke it. Okay, I don't think it's plugged in good right here. Hold on. There we go. If I can hold. I don't know if y'all can see how bright. Sorry, y'all. I don't have the box it's plugged in is what it is. See how bright? This is an older one. The new one's still in the package, and I just wasn't going to get up and go in yonder to get it, but I don't know if y'all can see. That's a bright little light. And if you have like one of those power banks that charges anything you can plug a USB thing into, this works. This one I got off Shein, and I've had for about 3 years, okay? I paid 49 cents for it there. On Temu, they're 6 and 8 cents, depending on which color. Like Shein, sometimes color makes a difference in price. So keep a check on that when you go to do the order. And anybody that wants my help, assistance, or advice on Temu, I'm down. Now, those of you that never have done calligraphy and don't do much crafting might not even have a clue what this next item is. This item I got for $2.68. I want to take this banner down. If this is an unnecessary purchase, I know. But it's something I wanted for a long time, and the cheapest, and I mean the cheapos, that I have been able to find in it were almost $7 for the least expensive I could find, okay? Y'all, all the stuff you see on the ceiling and the walls, I apologize. We're taking stuff down. I've been scrubbing walls and everything else, you know, trying to get it ready to sell, and it's looking more and more impersonal every day. But anyway, so I got this from Temu. It came in this plastic case. Kind of reminds me of a toothbrush case. This is called a glass pen. It's for calligraphy and certain type of drawing. And it's like the old school, like Victorian days dipping calligraphy pen, not the calligraphy pen that you learned calligraphy with. This is what it actually looks like. And you'll see that glass tip, if I can get it up there, is blackened. That's me. That's ink. I want to show y'all something. And just a tidbit. You don't have to order one from Temu for this to be a tip for you. Anybody that has a glass pen or has a dip pen, thank you, Sleuthhound. I've wanted it. Some of the stuff that I do, the crafting that I do and make and try to sell, and I'm trying to get enough built up. So my store, Miss Justice, $2.68. on Temu. And they have different colors. This one is the purple. And remember, yeah, kind of like a quill. Exactly, Lisa. And that you can get a different stuff. You know, you're fine, nobody important. Come on in. You're welcome anytime. If you'll, Miss Justice, if you didn't hear, as soon as I can get this set up, if you've never ordered from Temu, or if you have an address and a email address and address and device that you can download the app to, once I give you the link, and I've just got a couple more steps to be able to get that link to share with you guys. I'll put it on the community tab. Well, we'll put it where all the about section is, because I'm trying. It's one of the best ways I have at this point right now to be able to give back. Oh yeah, they have warehouses in Canada. They New Jersey and Canada. Their turnaround time is great. Usually it's less than 10 days. I'm amazed. Most items take 5 to 7 days. What is up, Miss Cherokee? I got to figure out. Guys, there's a couple of you that are about to be modded. And, well, it is what it is. It is. I got to put some new ones. But anyway, please wait so you can get that 50% off. Because you can get 2 of them for $268 or 1 for $134. I have a lot more Temu stuff I want to show everybody. This was kind of impromptu. Let's see if I have anything else right within reach. Because, I mean, there's some great deals, and they always have the 8 cents thing, you know? The 6 cents and the 8 cents is all you have to spend. I'm looking for a pen that I got from them. It's called, this is called a never-ending pencil, a leadless pen. It actually writes really good. Anybody that does graphite and charcoal drawings, you'll love it. Guys, when I show y'all, I want to talk about these cases. I titled it that. But when I show you guys the arts and crafts supplies that I got back in Christmas from Temu, those of you that do arts and crafts are just going to shit a brick. It's that good. That good. Okay. So you open this up, just to let everybody know. This is the eraser that comes with it. Okay. Oopsies. This was a 78-cent pen. So whatever. This is the inkless. Or I'm having y'all bear with me on the camera. It don't look like it would look. I'm sorry. I feel like a dorkfish. If y'all can see that nib, it writes great. You bear down or go lightly. You can flatten it out and get a wide line, thin lines. Like I said, for somebody that does art, that does anything with graphite and charcoals, they'll absolutely love it. And remember, I'm going to get y'all your 50% off thing. So 78 cents divided by half. And during this sale that I'm talking about that they've been doing, they've been picking about 200 to 300 items every 15 days. And they're featured anywhere from 4 cents a piece to 58 cents a piece. I always, listen, I dream big. My cart is full of under 99-cent items. Like, that's all I shop for Temu anymore. But this is great. Awesome. My child bought me one. I also got a pen that's a standard calligraphy pen that came with 6 cartridge refills that looks just like this, except it's white. And it was 78 cents, okay? I didn't, well, Lacey bought it, but I got it. Does that make sense? Oh, there was something I thought of that I was going to show you, and I knew it was nearby, and my brain just went, shoop. Their makeup is good. Their of course, like anything else, you kind of have to be selective, but clear nail polish is clear nail polish. Oh, my one impulse buy, you guys. Y'all know I love me some unicorns, okay? It was 19 cents, and I only had 21 cents left of the $10 Lacey gave me. So this was my 19-cent item to get to my $10 to spend that she was doing, okay? Yes, they have printer ink. Gosh, guys. Oh, let me tell you something, though. About the ink, like for that pen, I have this. And I don't know if you can see, that's ink inside of this little container. And it's just these containers. You can get like 5, I think they come 4 and 8 in a pack. And like the 4-pack's like 38 cents. The lid screws off. You can put whatever you want to in it. I have ink in there. You know how you have all these ink pens that probably some of them are crappy. They may be broken. Like if they're a clicker, the little thing, the clip-on's broken off and you don't use it, but you don't want to waste and throw it away. Okay. So here's what you do. You take these out of the inside of the pens and you take a pair of pliers. Needle nose works best. Pull this ink piece out here, turn it up over top of that, and squeeze that ink right out like a tube of toothpaste into this. And you dip your glass pen or your quill pen in it. A little thing like that filled with ink for your quill or for your glass pen. The cheapest I've found is about $4 anywhere for just one little thing. These were pens that were going to be thrown in the trash because they skip when they write. The roller ball's bad. This has got rust on the metal. Whatever. This shit pops right out. You squeeze it like a tube of toothpaste with your needle nose pliers. Talk about saving $1. It does. Okay. Just a heads up. Now here, y'all don't laugh at me because I'm an old lady. I got a toilet with a unicorn on it. It's even got the little flush handle on top. It's actually a pencil sharpener. You can use it for pencils, your, lip liner, eyeliner, eyebrow pencils. Okay. And then you can pull it off because your shavings where you're sharpening go inside the toilet. Okay. And then when you flip your little lid up, and again, y'all, this was 19 cents. I just thought it was freaking cute. Okay. You flip your toilet seat lid up, unless you're me and then you break it. But you flip your toilet seat lid up just like this, and there's something already in the toilet. And of course, it's unicorns. So guess what, y'all? This is what unicorn poo looks like. It's a little unicorn eraser that's inside the toilet. Now, I don't know about y'all, but even little man liked it. His mom bought him one, and his was like a bear or baseball or something that was blue, where this one's pink. This is pink and purple, and his was blue and green. They had bears, unicorns, just little different stuff, but 19 cents. Yeah, don't flip your lid and drop your unicorn poo. I just thought it was cute, but very functional, actually. I really like that sharpener. It actually works very well. You guys don't want me to show y'all the rest of the stuff, the rest of the whatchamacallit from Temu. We're gonna do just a Temu. I'm gonna get all the stuff together and show you. Like Lacey gave me this pen. That's the back. This is the front. It's from Temu, I believe. She got like a set of like 8 of them. They're really nice. They're very, very, actually very good quality. And enamel and metal. She got a set of 6 or 8, and it was like 50 cents, y'all. I mean, it was nothing. I mean, I know that's not nothing. But and this, I don't know if y'all can see this. It's really cute. This little perfume bottle. They're like $1.39. Those of you that do your oil essences and stuff, it's a roller ball. You take the ball out just like you do any of the other roller ball bottles. and put your stuff right in there and roll it right on. Harmony. That's what I got in this one. It's called Harmony. My essential oils, I mixed it myself. But I'm like $1.30 something. Any of y'all that have dealt and ordered from Shein or Shein, however y'all want to say it, Temu is a lot like Wish. It's a lot like Shein. But the prices are way better. And the quality, to me, in my personal opinion, and what I've ordered so far, and remember, I'm not sponsored by them yet. I am not officially an ambassador until I finish filling out the paperwork and signing the contracts. So at this point, this is an honest review. They're 10 times better than Wish. Like, it's like Wish Who, because the quality is way better than Wish ever was. The shipping time, way better than Wish ever was. I did get something I wasn't happy with. And I'd love to show it to you. It's called a felt bowl. And I ordered it because it's got snaps. 2 snaps at this corner and 2 at this corner. You snap the corners together and it makes like a tray bowl, and it's all made out of felt. Again, I'm trying to downsize and have things that take up less space when stored. I don't want glass and breakable items because I'm planning on being in a camper or RV and traveling. So that's kind of where the mindset was with that. And when it's flattened out, not snapped together, it also doubles as a mouse pad. I mean, hello, So, and it was 74 cents, I think. Yeah, well, Cherokee, now I haven't ordered clothes from Temu. I know my daughter has. And personally, I'm being honest. Like I said, this is an honest review, you guys. Personally, for price, I like Shein better for clothing. And I could show y'all the stuff. I got multiple items of clothing for Shein, and I think $6 and some change is the most I paid for any of them. And of course, it's been over a year. It's been well over a year, probably closer to 2, since I've ordered anything. But as far as clothes from anywhere, but even Shein, so far, Temu has not been able to match them on price, especially for big girls like me. Shoes. I do want to show y'all something. Even if I had to get up and walk in the other room. These are the ones a subscriber bought me off of Amazon. Okay. I've had them for close to 2 years now, honestly. They're the air pillow ones. Okay. Those are like $23 on Amazon. Okay. Now, let me show you what $2.39 got from Temu. Okay, hold on. I ain't showing y'all my booty, so hold on. But you heard me. Let me repeat that. $2.39. Those were $23. Okay. Now, I might be crazy. Okay, I am crazy, I'm told. But somebody do the math real quick. For $2.39, how many pairs can I get for $23? Now, y'all don't like because they're not clean. I have worn the crap out of them. Okay? And I apologize to the pygmies and everybody, but now that I've worn them so thin and so much, these are my walking the dog, working in the yard, playing with little man, and DoorDash delivering. And they are sized, says 2018, made in China, and they are a 40-41. I normally wear an 8.5 wide or an 8.5 D to a 10, depending on the shoe. The black one that I showed you, and I'm going to put them side by side, from Amazon is, oh gosh, sorry y'all. I twisted my leg and it just hurt. Trying not to. Oh, I know what I wanted to show y'all too. speaking of makeup, the nail stickers. And guys, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, it changed the game. You'll never smear a nail again. You'll never mess one up. And that's the last thing I'm showing before we go on to the thing. I got excited. The black ones are also a 40-41. The ones from Amazon. So both of these are the same size. I'm going to show you the pink that I have. That was $2.38 or $2.39 off Temu. And then I'm going to give you a side by side. Now, I will tell you that the ones from Amazon that were $23, the sole is at least 2.5 times thicker. But it don't mean it's that much more comfortable. I'm just going to keep it a band. It did, to me personally, it did not make that much difference. Give me 1 second because I'm trying to find that eye spray, y'all. There was a couple things while I'm up and moving I was going to try to grab real quick and let y'all see. Because I was excited and a little bit of disbelief that, look, if I didn't find it, I'd find it. I hate when you reorganize and move stuff around and then you can't remember where you put stuff. But I really wanted to show y'all, because, I mean, 4 cents and 6 cents. I know what she did. Y'all was about to hear me get mad because I'm ready to call my child and wake her up and ask her if she took that with her because it does not belong to her. Wouldn't be the first time while she's been moving that that's occurred either. I really shouldn't have to hide items to keep them. Serious right now. I'm going to breathe for a second over here. And just know that I put that somewhere else. I'm tripping right now. But I'm going to keep trying to tell myself because I swear it's not. Kidding me. I know she really did not want this. Just breathe. Okay, let's go. You took the toaster, but you don't take the pans. Lord, child. Y'all pray for my child. If I don't find that, y'all better pray for that she's breathing tomorrow. She had one also. But I think she done took mine thinking it was hers. Maybe I did. Maybe I put it. It's going. Right there. That's why it can't work. Because stuff that don't belong to people is disappearing while I'm gone and they're inside the house. Breathe, Nina. Just breathe. Take a deep breath. Deep breath. In and out. Okay. Don't know where else to look. Look in every drawer and cabinet. Right here. Here it is right now. You really came and took my sandwich thing. I'm gonna have to breathe for y'all. I'm gonna mute for just a minute because I might say some new words. I'm really about to lose it. Okay, y'all give me just a second. Let me mute. I apologize. If I had a video queued up, I'd play it. I'll be right back in just one moment, okay? Sorry, you guys. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I just needed a moment. I know it may sound just Captain Petty. But sometimes when you've gotten to the point that you almost have nothing and those people in your life that should be the first people that care about you, if you don't have food, if you don't have a way to make and cook and eat the food, you would hope you would be able to at least trust those people to not take from you when you're not home what doesn't belong to them. One would think or hope. And it's just hard when it gets proven that you can't. Hurtful. Okay, let's go back to something happy for a moment to move. So, there's a few things I can't show you because they seem to have grown legs. Go to move. Okay, but we're going to look at those shoes and a couple other items, and then we're going to get into these stories real quick. Back to the camera. Hi. So, real quick, this, I don't know if y'all can see it. It's canvas material and cloth. It's got the wooden dowel rod. This. It's not beautiful. Works really great. Bathroom stuff and everything else. 78 cents. Full price. All of this stuff was purchased before I even applied to be an ambassador for Temu. So let me say that. It wasn't given to me because they knew I was Nita's World. It was all ordered through my personal private account. Actually, it was ordered either through my daughter's account or my mom's when she was still with us. That's how long ago. When I first bought, I've got two of these. The first one I got was $1.38. This one's 78. They're lined in like a plasticky cloth stuff, so if it gets wet, it repels. The stuff on the inside, it's got an extra protectant. It's great to put your bathroom stuff in and hang up in your bathroom because the moisture doesn't bother it. Now, the shoes. Like I said, I've worn the crud out of them, so apologize for the way they look. This is the black one from Amazon. Side view, top view. Okay. $23. That's what they're air clouds, air pillows, air something they're called. $23 on Amazon. Average. This is the pink one from Temu. Dirty as hell, sorry. Both are the same size. They're marked 40 to 41. Side by sides. Let y'all see the heel thickness and stuff. The pink one from Temu was $2.39 as opposed to $23. If this one was black, I would wear it more than this. It's more comfortable, even though it's a thinner sole. Just FYI. Roll of contact paper for crafting. That looks like metal. It's really cool, actually. Kind of holographic. When I tell you the price, and it's not that thick of a roll, but most of them on other sites that are this thickness, even at the dollar store, $1.25 to the $3 range. The ones I got off Shin were $1, $1.50, $2 a roll for this. Actually, they didn't have as much paper as this one has. And it's actually pretty thick, each like individual piece. It's not real thin. This was saying it was a backdrop or like splash guard for the stove, where you're cooking in the kitchen type thing. I got it for crafting, like this jar. This is little man's gummies that he takes. I'm not finished with it, but this is the almost finished product. As you can see, This might, and I've got some similar. It's got a key in it, you guys. I've got some similar this that I made and, repurposed or whatever. That were mayonnaise jars that were this size. This is one I'm fixing. It's cake frosting. It's going to have this on it and on the top. Make it silver. Put little stickers on it. Put the Mod Podge that I make from the glue and the hand sanitizer or rubbing alcohol, whichever you have. And once I get them, I'm like I say, I'm working on fixing them. Another one, this blue emu bottle. You just clear it out. How many times do you pay $2 or $3 at even the Dollar General or the dollar store for a little knick-knack jar like this, decorated to set around the house? Rings, earrings, throw them in there, throw it in your bag, go. Clean it out. Contact paper, Mod Podge and tissue paper, acrylic paint and Mod Podge. And stickers. Throw some stickers on it and seal them on there. You wouldn't believe how cute some of them turn out. My finished ones are packed up, all but one. I think I can get to one. And there's a crafting idea that I'm going to share with you guys that my grandbaby gave me. This one is almost finished. The stickers that I have came like in a little pack that we found at Ollie's. And then it had like 700 in one pack, 950 in another, plus day planner sheets to put in your little day planners and stuff. And they're just like affirmation. Like this one says, better days are coming. They're called Saturday and Sunday. It's just a print on that one and stickers. Things will be fine. And then on top it says, I might have it upside down. Hold on a minute. I got my glasses on and still can't read. The time to be happy is now. This is another one. This was Little Man's vitamin jar. And the sticker's just on there and on the lid. And literally, this is one of the locking ones, the child-proof lids. I'll have a horrible time getting it open. There we go. See, that's the inside of the jar. The outside, bottoms. It's just repurposed. Normally, most people throw this away. But, I mean, how cute, if you do the colors that match, how cute are these sitting on your dresser with little things in it instead of in a bowl that gets knocked over and they are scattered everywhere? You got this, it gets knocked over and broken, whatever. Personally, I'm making these, some for myself, because in the camper, I was thinking different items, spices, knickknacks, sugar, whatever. Different items. Instead of in a glass jar, I'll have them in these kind of jars. Because if they're not going to break. The lids stay on good, not like a normal canister jar type thing. Then here is my crafting tip. I'm not done decorating it, so I'm going to show you this before it's done. But just something that was really cool. This was actually Little Man's, and when he was done with the candy, he didn't want it. And it's a Nerds container. I'm sure y'all know what Nerds are. Looks like this is the bottom, just a round disc. It had a sticker on the bottom, said Nerds, and told, the weight and stuff on there and the facts. And then on top, it had a sticker in the center. I'm going to put it up as close as I can, let y'all see. It's a disc. So, and I got to hold it where I can dial. But you spin it around. And it's got, if you can see on here, it's got different compartments, right? Okay, so we're going to dial up. Let's see. I'm going to dial over here to this one because it's just quicker. Okay, I want a safety pin. Okay. So I'm just going to dial it over to the safety pins and flip the top up right here and shake me out a safety pin. Right out of there. See how it's popped up? You just put it right back in there and pop or close. Perfect for any desk. I've got safety pins, paper clips, and then the little push pins, you know, like you stick in your wall to put posters and stuff in here. Anything that would fit in those and come out that hole would work. And it's, you know, you just dial it around. Like I need a push pin because I knocked that one off the wall when I pulled that thing off. So just gonna pull one right out and then pop it right back closed. It's that simple. And this, you know, this was trash. His mom was throwing it away. And I was like, hey, can I have that? Are you going to throw it away? I'm going to use it. And she's like, sure. I said, it'll help me organize some things on my desk. Instead of them being in loose things that I knock over constantly, they're in there. I got this cute, the last thing I'm going to show y'all that I crafted. And it's not done. I've got to put the stickers and finish and, you know, shine on it. This was like a little Christmas gift box that had like an Avon ring or something in it. That was my daughter's. It had Christmas scenes. This is like the tissue paper you put in bags or whatever, you know, wrapping paper. I just Mod Podged it on there, and I've got to put a clear coat on it after I pick stickers. It's got the see-through window. The top just pulls off, and there's whatever you want in there. Just kind of, you know, about like different stuff that wouldn't fit in the nerds thing. Erasers, big buttons. I'm pushing them on the thing. So whatever I just did, sorry. Just, you know, whatever. But it's little trinket containers. And I'm making multiples of things like this. I've got to get enough made, of course, to be able to sell on Ipsy or wherever. But that's the goal. Is to start the store and be selling the stuff. I did not even push that to turn it off. But I guess that's my sign, huh? Okay. So I want to talk real quick. I'm going to hang that back up. And I want to finish what I was telling y'all about Erica Mena. And the other lady that we're going to talk about, Erica Mena, she's famous for being, as far as I know, and we'll read what it says right quick on Google, but she's famous for being on, of course, Love and Hip Hop series. She's been on several different ones, not just the Atlanta. And for marrying Safari Samuels and having 2 kids by him. He was Nicki Minaj's boy toy. That's why I know how to say that. And Ghost Rider, allegedly. And she dated Bow Wow. What a claim to fame there, buddy. I dated Bow Wow. I'm a shiznit. Not. Little Bow Wow. Oh, little Bow Wow. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I got stuck on something that we used to clown somebody with. Anyways, pretty much that's what she's been famous for. Like, she wasn't a model. She's, okay, in my opinion, let me put my banner up here because I'm going to say it, y'all. Those of you that are here are going to catch it raw tonight. She's famous. She wanted to be a singer and a rapper and whatnot, but she's like me. She couldn't carry a tune in a bucket. Okay. Bucket. Her singing will bring all the dogs and cats to the yard. Forget the milkshake. Okay. All right. Now we'll take that back down. Let's see. Let me share screen. This is Erica Mena. And what it says should be coming up. It says Erica Jasmine Mena is an American actress, model, television personality, and video vixen. She is best known for her appearances in the Love and Hip Hop franchise since 2011, particularly the New York and Atlanta installments. There's movies that she's apparently been a part of. We got Stepmother, The Assistant, Stepmother 2, Picture Me Dead, Stepmother 3, Swag Inc. I Got the Hookup 2, which was a failure. Anyway, her and Safari are currently going through a divorce. Here's the 4 pictures you see here are her previous romances, pretty much in order. She was with Bow Wow and then this King Javian Condi, whoever that is, never heard of him. She was with Sin Santana, that was on the New York franchise. And Safari, of course, who she married. And it was the VH1 thing where the celebrities were like in a cabin out in the woods and they scared them. I forget what it's called. That's where they met. Now, on season 11, episode 5 that just aired of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, she was talking to this young woman, okay? This is Jessica White. Before this episode, I didn't know who she was and that she existed. She is considered a very famous fashion model in her own right. She was in a long-term relationship with Nick Cannon. On the QT, by the way. Now, the reason I'm talking about these two women is tonight during the episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and I would show you a clip, but they will smack me so hard. Hey, Laura, welcome, baby girl. We missed you. They would smack me with copyright so hard, my head and y'all's too would spin. Let's read about Jessica real quick, okay? It does say, page 6, Jessica White wasn't allowed to date other people during her polyamorous relationship with Nicholas Cannon. He was able to date other people. He had at least children by 2 other women during the time they were together, and she forgave. And she kind of touched on that during the episode. Now, during the episode tonight, in which let me read a little bit about Jessica, and then I'm going to tell you what really pissed me off, okay? Jessica White is an American fashion model, actress, and television personality. She is best known for being a Victoria's Secret runway model, Maybelline spokesperson, and working for CoverGirl, as well as her appearances in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issues, multiple. As far as modeling goes, she's up there. And when it comes to African American women, she is one of the top 3, as I understand it, of all time. Okay. So she made her own money. She was not there for Nick's money. Now, these girls were being messy tonight and trying to pick on her during this little episode. They deemed themselves the mean girls. I'm thinking about doing some reviews. And in the comments of this live stream section, those of you that are replay crew and in the chat, I would love it if you would leave me what you would like me to review. I would love to do any of the Love and Hip Hops, the Love After Lockup, Love During Lockup, Life After Lockup series that's getting ready to start and it's currently running, the 90 Day Fiance series, either the other way or the original one that's running. You guys let me know, because I want to branch out. I want to look. True crime is sad and it's horrifying and it's mentally exhausting. I'm not going to ever walk away from Summer's case. I've put my promise out there. And as long as I have a YouTube channel that's functioning, I'm uploading videos. Summer's name and justice for Summer Moon Utah Wells will be said during every broadcast I put out there. Period. Period. But I do want to cover other stuff that interests me and interests y'all. You know, I think, does your family meet and have a discussion and only talk about one type of thing, or do y'all talk about everything? I want to talk about everything that's important to us as women, current events. You know, the Roe v. Wade verdict, that's huge for us as women, and it's being suppressed. If you think that we're not being suppressed when it comes to talking about certain things, you better think again. We are, and I don't mean we as in YouTube, I mean we as a country. So anyway, before I get on my soapbox, I think both of these women are beautiful. But in my opinion, Erica Mena has ruined her with her mouth and her attitude and the way she carries and conducts herself. And that's my opinion. Nita's opinion. Let me say that again for them in the back that will listen on the replay. Nita's opinion. She's beautiful, but her attitude and the way she conducts and carries herself, whether it's a persona that she puts out for reality television or her real personality. It's nasty. And I'm going to say this to you, Erica. Shame on you. Shame on you and Sierra, who brought it up, being messy, because she wants to deflect from what she's got going on in her personal life. Shame on you, Erica, for coming at Jessica White and asking her if she's flirting with Safari, who's in a whole nother relationship with a whole nother woman in Miami that you need to go at. But you know Amara La Negra will whoop your ass probably. That's my opinion. And that's why you not coming for her, because she not going to take it. Now, her and Safari's divorce is been final for more than 6 months. He done been in another relationship with another woman. She done drug him about not paying child support, not doing this, that, and the third, whatever. And you coming at this woman because you heard that she was flirting with him a couple months back. This lady that in your presence and everything that I've seen in print, video, and everything else that I can find, conducts herself with the utmost grace and intelligence. And I'm talking about this Jessica White. Until now, she has not spoken out about her relationship with Nick. The only reason that she is speaking out now is because she is on Love and Hip Hop, and she said and told why. And this is why it's important for us, and I'm going to bring it home to you guys. Because I started this channel for survivors. I started this channel for women and men who are survivors of all types of abuse, mental, physical, NCX, whatever, to join together and support and uplift one another as women and men, as humans. She's had 13 miscarriages. She's talking about how she was in a relationship with the man that she loved with all her heart and soul, and that all she wanted to do, him and her mutually, was have a child together. And she couldn't do that. While this man was having multiple children with multiple women, and how she felt like less than a woman. I broke down crying because at the age of 23, I had a partial hysterectomy with one ovary, my left ovary left, because I was having stage 5 pap smears and endometrial issues and fibroids. Come to find out, she has fibroids. One of them is 10 millimeters in size, pressing directly down on her fallopian tube, more than likely causing most of her miscarriages. This is a lady with money that doesn't have to want for medical care in the U.S. that for 9 years has been going back and forth to doctors undiagnosed. Let that marinate for a moment. That's what she's bringing to the show. That's what she was trying to talk about. And while she's trying to tell us and educate us about the signs, the symptoms, and the pain and the agony, not only physically but mentally as a woman we go through when we have reproductive issues, when it's our woman's organ, our womb, our uterus, whatever you want to say, and how she felt less than a woman. She felt not a real woman because of the miscarriages, because the man that she loved, she couldn't give him the one thing that all these other hoochies could. You know, she's explaining that, and I'm feeling her, because imagine it's me as a 23-year-old young woman who has twins, a boy and a girl, that are about to turn 4 years old, finding out I'd never be able to have another child. If I wanted to make sure that I didn't develop cancer, ovarian, uterine, cervical, cancer and that it was hereditary for me. My mother's fibroid tumor, when she was in a car accident and they found it because of the rupture, the sternum cracked and overlapped. It was a lot. 9.5 days in an ICU unit, multiple surgeries. Hers was the size of a basketball. Her sister, twin, grapefruit. Younger sister, softball. Older sister, small watermelon. Mother, we don't know. She wouldn't go get checked. I think, how would I have felt if at 23 this supermodel was out speaking and telling how she went through the same thing I went through and felt exactly the same way I felt because of it. I would have loved that. Maybe I would have felt less like a woman. Right, Lisa? It was. It's so final, like nails in a coffin final. And due to the hormone fluctuations alone, depression is a high risk. Now, here's something I want to tell y'all. While she was coming at her, and they showed the clips, the video clips, the flashbacks, while they were talking of the conversation that she had with Erica's now ex-husband, Safari. They were sitting at a bar. I could have drove a transfer truck in between them. She had her coat on. She was setting up it looked like they were at a very nice up-class restaurant. And she was sitting at the bar either waiting on someone to meet her or a table to open up. He looked like he was at home. He was very openly flirting with her. She was cordial. She was nice. She was Southern nice. You know, she wasn't batting the eyes, sweet. Y'all know what I mean. Here's my thing, though. And let me see if we can't pull it right up and I can show you while I tell you. Because we're going to add something on here if I can't pull it up, just scrolling. Because while she's talking crap to her about flirting, you think you might have minuscule be flirting. Just remember that even cordial flirting is too much to a taken man. At the time, they were in the process of getting a divorce, and she was dragging him up and down every street to anybody that would listen. Now, why did it strike me the way it struck me? I'm just going to type it in. Because I watched Erica Mena during the time that Miss Jessica White was in a relationship with Nick Cannon on a little show called Wild and Out. Here we go. Just want to see if I can show y'all a picture of how she was dressed. And if y'all think that she didn't rub everything all up on Mr. Nicholas Cannon, who was Miss Jessica White's live-in man at the time, okay, think again. Now, March 20th, 2019, they were still together, boo-boo. Okay? She was with young M.A. I'm wondering if I wish I could get still shots. Oh, and she's also with Rich Dollars. I forgot about that. I want to hope I can get some still shots. But I watched the episode. Y'all can look it up if you'd like yourself. And by the way, they do go back to 2016, just so you know. It comes up. But my thing was the hypocrisy. And I might have went on a little too long and lost some of y'all, and I apologize. But it just pissed me off. I'm so tired of hypocritical individuals. You're going to drag this beautiful woman because you thought she was sitting at a bar flirting with your ex-husband, your baby daddy, that you claim to not want, while you was on there in a tank top that was, it wasn't a tank top, it was a t-shirt cut with like almost spaghetti straps and tied up with, and some white pants that they was all talking about they could see your draws. Okay? And you flirting with her baby daddy like you about to make him your next baby daddy. Okay? Her not baby daddy, my bad. And all for the sake of having a storyline, you want to drag somebody? That's not cute. And we as women are not into that. So again, I ask anybody that is watching now live or that watches the replay, drop in the comments section what TV shows that y'all would all like to meet up and let's review and talk about together. Oh, and I've got some tea on the Carly case. So let's get this party started. Get this party started. Okay. And I've got things on summer as well that I want to talk about. Okay. Okay. Let me share screen. We're going to start with the Tupac thing real quick. It won't take long. You guys go check out the video upload I did. And as soon as the picture pops up, I'll get it going. As I go across, I'll just tell you. We're coming up on the 26-year anniversary of Tupac's unaliving in Las Vegas. That being said, know this. I believe it was Saturday, but it was this past weekend. A warrant was issued, a search warrant for a property of an individual allegedly. Let me get my sign up. Allegedly in the vehicle with the trigger individual from Tupac's unaliving. Okay. All right, Miss Lisa, I thank you, honey, for being here. Just hit the thumbs up for me on your way out. That's all I ask, darling. And watch it whenever you can. It'll be here. They took the thing. Okay. Sorry. The search warrant, 26 years, not one search warrant has ever been issued. Only a 5-minute and a 2.5-minute news blip about it. And TMZ with the little video. Thank you, Miss Lisa. And that's it. This is the biggest news and the biggest movement in that case in nearly 26 years. And the news media told us nothing about it, y'all. Nothing. Why? This picture, this still shot on the screen that you can see, those are the armored vehicles that rolled in and took up nearly 2 blocks. 2 blocks on the street when they came to serve the search warrant. The SWAT team showed up, took up a 2-block area, okay, and called the people out and searched. I got a list of what all they took. We'll get there. This is just another picture angle where the SWAT was in front of the house on the speakerphone. This is the individual that the warrant was served on. His name is Keithy D. That's his street name. Not going to go into the government name because that's what everybody knows. Now, you see BET Networks in the upper left-hand corner. In 2018, he did an interview with BET and he did an interview with Vlad TV. During those interviews and the subsequent book he published that came out, which is why, in my opinion, he did the interview. He stated some statements, and I'm going to take my banner down because I have those statements. I have them with the closed captioning and a shot. I went through and got those for us to read because they're important. He made statements and disclosures that he had not made since the inception of this case. He's the uncle of the Orlando, and I forget his last name right now, but the guy Orlando that is long believed to have been the trigger individual in this case. TPD is his uncle. Orlando is deceased and has been for several years. Okay, let me state that. I got to take down that banner right quick, y'all. So hold on. And we'll go right back. All right. We're going to knock this out. It's all in the video I uploaded too. This is just more of them rolling in with SWAT. Couple pictures of Tupac. This is the outside of Keefe D's residence in California. Just different day, a Google image. The search warrant. They took computers, storage devices, notes, a box of photos, like a tub, plastic tub of photos. And the storage devices were actually multiple cell phones, hard drives, and tablets when I looked deeper into it, because I have a copy of the warrant that I'll show y'all too. Just more footage of the outside of the house as they rolled up and during the daylight. Some more pictures of Tupac. Now, let me make this bigger. I got to get to the first question. Hold on, guys. When the police rolled up, they said, put your phone down, put your hands on top of your head, hands on top of your head right now. And they pulled everybody out. I think they were videotaping the police. I'm looking. Okay. I can't tell if I can read. This is actually a portion of the affidavit for the search warrant that details what they were getting. Television shows, manuscripts. The book he wrote, it's the unedited version. It's not the version that hit the store shelves for you to buy. It's the original manuscript and unedited version. You know, where names weren't redacted and such. That's the understanding that I've been given. Here's actually the book. It's Compton Street Legend, Notorious Keefe D's. It's about the Tupac and Biggie unalivings, Death Row, compilation, not several different names he's got listed. You guys can see that. He is tied to the Compton Crips. So was his nephew Orlando. I'm looking for a specific picture, you guys, and I apologize. This was the street in Shaduki. Come on, just do this. It'll be faster. If we can get them to pop up, of course. All right. You said the shots came from the back. That was a question. This is a statement that was made by the interviewer to Keefe D during that BET interview. You said the shots came from the back. See, I have them in the right order in the video I put out. Big Dre and Orlando. Those are the names of the two people who were in the back. You said the shots came from the back. Big Dre and Orlando were in the back. Who shot Tupac? That's the question they asked. Here's the answer that he gave. Y'all take it how you want to. He said, going to keep it for the code of the streets. It just came from the back seat, bro. That's the first time he ever spoke on it. And that was 2018. That was 5 years ago. So, obviously, some other more information or evidence has come to light. Right now, the grand jury is reviewing everything that was taken during that search warrant execution. According to criminal attorneys practicing in the California area, and I'm just going to keep scrolling through pictures from the incident while we're, here. According to them, we should see either indictments / arrest warrants for, because the trigger person is deceased, allegedly. So it's going to be accessories, just like a bank robbery, just like a home invasion, anything else. There's 4 people in the car. You got your driver, your front passenger, and your 2 back passengers. If the shots came from the car and someone was unalived and you did not immediately talk, which they obviously hadn't because we're almost 26 years in, you are an accessory. Before, during, after, or all the above, you're an accessory, and that's up to the popo. There were 4 people in that vehicle that he's speaking about. My question is that I would like for you guys to answer in the live comments or in the comments once the video, the live's done uploading. Why was one of the biggest stories from 1996 that has had multiple movies, multiple documentaries, another documentary about to come out now as we speak? Why was this search warrant and execution of it swept under the rug so much that we didn't hear about it? We heard about Carly the Wig Russell, but we didn't hear about Tupac and the search warrant being served. The first ever search warrant served. They didn't serve any search warrants for any persons, houses, or anything else in 96, 97, or 98, but they did in 2023. Why? Something's up, y'all. I don't care what nobody says, something's up. Now, before we go to talk about Carly Russell real quick and get her knocked out and go on to Summer, I want to feature another missing person. Okay? Her name is, and y'all, I pray I say this name correctly, Madalena Kojakari. She is from Cornelius, North Carolina, and has been missing since November 21st, 2022. There's some new information that recently came about, and I've got that. Before I put that out, though, I want to show you her missing video. If anybody knows anything about Madalena Kojakari, please call 1-800, call FBI. Help bring this young lady justice and bring her home. Give her family peace. Please. Again, she's been missing since November 21st of 2022. Wow, y'all, I didn't know this till I just now looked. We have the same birthday. April the 11th. That's crazy. Okay. I'm going to mute me and let this video play for you guys, okay? Give me just a second to fix it. Just waiting it to get on the screen. And I'm going to mute myself and let the audio and video play so there's no, reverb and stuff.
The Cornelius Police Department, the FBI, and the SBI are searching for 11-year-old Madalena Kojakari. The Cornelius Police Department, located in Cornelius, North Carolina, learned Madalena was missing on December 15th, 2022. Captain Jennifer Thompson explains.
Our school resource officer and the school counselor tried several times to contact Madalena's mother due to a high number of absences. After agreeing to bring Madalena to school, Diana Kojikari showed up alone, saying she didn't know where her daughter was and hadn't seen her since November 23rd.
Her mother, Diana, and her stepfather, Christopher Palmer, are both charged with failure to report the disappearance of a child to law enforcement. The investigation uncovered video of Madalena getting off.
Sorry, you guys. YouTube makes me. Hopefully they won't copyright me because I'm trying to bring awareness to this case. But I'm having classic and sincere flashbacks right now. I don't know about y'all. I don't know if anybody's even still listening to me. But if you are, please play for this beautiful young lady. Let's finish listening to her story.
Off the school bus on November the 21st. It's the last confirmed sighting of the sixth grader. Cornelius Police Captain Thompson.
Madalena is 4 feet, 10 inches tall and weighs 90 pounds. She has brown hair and brown eyes. In a missing child investigation, every second counts. Unfortunately, in this case, it was more than 3 weeks before our department was notified she was missing. Despite being hampered by the timeline, we are doing everything possible to find her.
If you have information to help the investigators, call the Cornelius Police Department at 704-892-7773 or 1-800-CALL-FBI.
More details surrounding the disappearance of 12-year-old Madalena Kojikari. The Mecklenburg County court system releasing newly unsealed documents that could provide more clues into what happened to Madalena. It's been nearly 8 months since the Cornelius girl was last seen publicly getting off of a school bus. Both Madalena's mother, Diana Kojikari, this was actually the last video of her seen publicly, but her mother, Diana Kojikari, and her stepfather, Christopher Palmer, they have been arrested and they've been in jail since December for failing to report her disappearance. WCNC Charlotte's Jesse Pierre live in Uptown. So Jesse, after combing through dozens of search warrants, What can you tell us? Did this reveal anything that will help us, I'm hoping, get closer to finding Madalena?
Well, it definitely revealed several new details. You know, we're talking about 200 pages of documents, and there are several things that stick out. We're talking about recorded phone conversations in jail, finance records looked into, as well as evidence seized from the home, and details on when Madalena was last with her mother. There were also conversations surrounding the idea that Madalena was given away for money.
In police work, all you can do is, sift through every piece of evidence, and hopefully it leads you to something that leads you to something else, and so you can conclude what happened to the child.
Where is Madalena Kojikari? That is the question. The Cornelius girl was last seen leaving the school bus on November 21st, but it took weeks before her parents reported her missing. Here's what we can add to the timeline after several search warrants were unsealed. In a text message on December 2nd, Madalena's mother, Diana Kojikari, indicated that she was with her daughter. The next day, December 3rd, Diana was seen at a service station in Hickory, getting an oil change. The attendant told
Not only do I share a birthday with this young lady, but where they got their oil changed, can you guys hear me? Where they got their oil changed in Hickory is 19 minutes from where I live. It's 5.5 minutes from my grandmother's home in Hickory, where family members of mine still reside. The place they're going to tell you about, where she was spotted with a man that matches her only known other relative by blood in the U.S., Sugar Mountain. I worked at a Hardee's in that town for about 7 months as an interim GM back in 99 and 2000. Linville is where Linville Caverns and some other things are. All of this is within less than 40 minutes of where I live. So it does hit home in multiple ways to me.
and told police there were children's toys in the car, but did not see a child around. On December 4th, Diana traveled towards North Carolina mountains, claiming to be searching for Madalena. And on December 16, Sugar Mountain Police Department provided surveillance photos of a man and a young girl. The man's images were physically consistent with the appearance of a family member of Diana, the only blood relative known to live in the U.S., and the young girl appeared to be Madalena.
I think that's the biggest thing, and I would certainly be interviewing that person, looking for other camera video of who he was with that day.
The search warrants also revealed more details from recorded phone calls in jail. Diana discussed a bag of money with her mother, cash withdrawals, and she also told her mother she believed her husband, Madalena's stepfather, Christopher Palmer, gave Madalena away for money. In recorded conversations between Palmer, his
For those of you still here in the chat, are any of y'all seeing any parallels in Summer's case? Let me know. And please tell me why that we're all talking about Rudy and Carly, who had great grand stories that don't seem to really bear out to be true. But we've got a 12-year-old girl that's really missing in my backyard, and I didn't even know about it for 8 months because this one little news station is all that showed it. Not the other Charlotte news stations, not my newspaper. Why?
His brother and his sister-in-law, he mentioned that Diana had a lot of cash with her, and he did not know where it came from. He also shared some concerns about financial stuff coming up. Law enforcement expert Dr. Roy Taylor says all inmates do know their communications are monitored.
I don't know if it's a effort on both their parts to deny their involvement, and they are both involved, or one's telling the truth and one isn't. And again, it's just going to be a matter of time and looking at the financial records.
Now, banking and credit card documents were also seized. Police looking into any patterns or activity that may link back to Madalena's disappearance. Now, we also learned that the stepfather was housed with an informant in jail. We'll have more on that coming up at 6. Live in Uptown, Jesse Pierre, WCMC Charlotte.
Jesse, thanks so much.
So, guys, am I in this chat alone, or is anybody in here with me? Hey, Miss Angela. I'm trying to see how many people are in here and decide if I wanted to end right now and start over. Or continue. Let's see how long we've been going. I'm trying. YouTube's not working with me. Save. Come on. Y'all, sorry, the computer's not clocking with me. Well, those of you that are in the chat listening, should I continue on and go on to the next cases, or should I end this live stream and start another one so that we can get the information out and get more people drawn in to listen? Because I am about to talk about Carly Russell, some information I found out there, what's going on with that case, and my thoughts, and then some things, and something that I've not seen anybody else show y'all that is going to piss you off and blow your damn mind. When they're saying there's not a money play here on Miss Carly Russell and being missing, I'm going to call BS. And I can prove it. So I'm going to wait a moment and see if those of you that are in the chat will answer back. If not, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end this live stream and come back on. It's 6:05. My clock's a little fast. Well, it's 6 a.m. at 7:30 or 8. What do y'all think? 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. Everybody that's listening in here, give me your thoughts. I've got 35 people, it says in here right now. We've been going for nearly 3 hours. And since I'm using StreamYard free, it's going to cut us off in about 17 minutes. So, do y'all want me to start it back immediately? Or would y'all like 7 a.m., 8 a.m., or 9 a.m.? Those are the 3 options that I have right now. Because DoorDash is not letting me dash to 11. Get your votes in, folks. Type 7 a.m., 8 a.m., or 9 a.m. in the chat. I'm giving everybody watching a chance to vote real quick. I really want your thoughts. And just for those of you, the 34 that are here, I'm going to put this members only just as soon as I end it. Because it's just a special little thank you for those of you that tuned in late night, trying to work around my work schedule. Nobody else is going to see the Tamu eyes and my little mini meltdown and everything else. So the 37 now that are in here, I want, please in the chat, tell me 7 a.m., 8 a.m., or 9 a.m. I'm going to fix the title. And when I come back, we're going to talk about Carly Russell and Summer and the 2 other new cases that I have information about. And I have something to show you guys that I have found through one of the sunshines that sent it to me on the Carly Russell case that the police ain't even mentioned. Oh, and we're going to have a little critique too about, we're going to have a battle of the chief and Carly's lawyer on who has the most drip when it comes to their swag and their outfits. Because let me tell you, they got them pimp suits on lock. My daughter said, are they from Atlanta? I said, no, that's Alabama. She said, they trying to take the ATL out. So, anybody in the chat? Okay, then I'm just going to decide myself. They're all convenient for me. I'm going to say 8 a.m. That gives me time to go ahead and jump in the shower and everything real quick, get everything set up and lined up, and do what I got to do to fix this live stream to be available and get the other one set up. So at 8 a.m. sharp, y'all heard it here first. Everything that y'all seen and heard tonight is going to be just for you guys or members. You got to go out and we'll put it behind the paywall, the membership. And I don't do that often because every time I do, I get criticized. So we're going to talk real quick. I want thoughts, and I'll see if it'll let me change the title while we're here, but I don't think it will until I end it. Question. Let's see. Yes, I can edit this. Okay. So quick question for everybody. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I can't type and talk. It's just not working. Okay. Forgot what I was going to ask. 8 a.m. sounding good? Wonderful. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 2 hours from right now. We'll meet back and do. What do y'all think about the whole Zav girl thing? I feel bad for her. I'm not going to lie. The reason I say that, I think she made a poor choice. And I think she's well paid for it, being drugged through the mud. And I understand how that feels. And the same channel that was interviewing folks and talking crap about her doing that for pay, behind her paywall, Patreon, whatever it was, she had it up there, and the other YouTuber that they said had done it in the past. Listen, I'm a mama, and I have a deceased child that the last month was not good, and I would not want pictures or video broadcast everywhere. Hey, Sadie girl's mama. I definitely would not have wanted that. I would not have sat for it well. And I do feel that that's something that's going to have to be adjudicated through the court system because it's there and available to be done because of the FOIA Act. That being said, then I'm tuning on to Law and Crime Network, and I can't remember the name of the case because I got so sick I went and threw up. Right, they got a video up from the court case that's currently ongoing where they show the video of the police officers going down in the basement and discovering the boyfriend that was beheaded and dismembered head in a 5-gallon bucket. So that's okay for them to show and do, right? And it ain't for free because they got like 14 million views on their YouTube. They're getting paid. You know what I'm saying? It's not for free. If it was for free, every time somebody showed a snippet from one of their channels, they wouldn't throw a copyright strike, not claim, strike at somebody and take the money. Just saying. You can't, I just don't feel like you can sit here and judge somebody and say that they did the wrong thing and then turn around and do something equally disgusting. That's my personal opinion. Let me throw it up there for us again. Here we go. We'll put it double. My opinion, allegedly. Okay. This broadcast is my opinion only. All statements are alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Personally, in my opinion, that was just as bad. That's somebody's child. A mama don't give a damn if their child is 5 months, 5 years, or 55 years old. That's still their baby. Period. And wrong is wrong and right is right. And I'm a human and I'm not fucking perfect. And I damn sure don't have the right to judge anybody. I think the reason she's catching so much flack is, again, the money aspect. And here in YouTube land, one thing I have found is today the person that's critiquing you and dragging you for dropping your Cash App and PayPal is in the next live stream having their mods drop their PayPal and Cash App while they're still talking shit about you and how they support and hold their friends up and have their back. Just saying, in my opinion. But on that note, I thank you guys for tuning in. I thank you for listening to my apology. And I hope to see you all at 8 a.m. where we're going to really get in and grind. This was just kind of a fun, chop it up session that I kind of needed emotionally and mentally. And I thank you guys for being here. I thank y'all for hanging in there with me and being supportive and being my friends and having my back. Even when I'm not always perfect and I'm not always doing the right thing. And thank you for understanding that I couldn't make that live stream and that I needed a little bit of time, and I'm still not fully there 100% emotionally. I didn't expect when Little Man and Lacey moved out to feel like I was losing a child all again, and all of the loss and everything and all those emotions and feelings to come up and smack me like they did. and I wasn't ready. And I'm sorry if I wasted anybody's time or let anybody down. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart and soul. Peace, love, and light. See y'all in about 2 hours. Thank you so much.